If I reach 10 attempts, I'm probably gonna quit. That's so much damage, dude. I saw the YouTube post. Are the free Resident Evil Majora's Mask? This time was Majora's Mask like vanilla or 3D? Because I think it was 3D version. I'm probably gonna see that. Because I've never seen a... Oh, I'm losing some frames, seems to be. Yeah, the stream is gonna be a little bit choppy. I wanna see a commentator. 3DS, okay. Yeah. I really wanna see that because I've never seen a 3DS speedrun. And it would be nice to see the GDQ one, a GDQ one, because it's gonna has the best commentary probably. Oh my god, these frames. What is going on with my internet? I hope this gets better. I literally have no control over this. Yeah, I'm losing frames. Like I can see it on my software. But yeah, it's just my internet. Chile internet, please. So unstable, dude. Yeah, you can definitely just mute the stream if you want. And I can post a comment on the chat when it's okay again. When I get like normal frames. Practicing guitar. Just here to cheer you up. Okay, thank you. So you play guitar? Is that acoustic or electric? Or electroacoustic, maybe? Or maybe both? Frames. Acoustic, amateur, okay. Are you playing something in particular or just like exercises? That's bad. Oh, come on. Yeah, give me your hook. I need it. Let's go 3 kicks. Got a bonus right here. Practicing chords. Yeah, that's nice. Just getting the muscle memory for those chords. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty hard to get like the good positions. Like I'm personally super bad at chords. I think the main reason is because I started at bass guitar, so I wasn't really doing a lot of chords, and then I turned into guitar, and yeah, I never practiced chords too much, I gotta say. So I'm super bad at it. I'm better at other kinds of stuff. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. How do you step that, dude? Yeah, I really enjoy to play bass guitar. It's just that, like, at some point, because, like, I started playing on a band, and it was pretty cool, like being the bass of the band. I didn't destroy this thing. Jesus. But at some point I have some problems with my band, so I kind of start just playing alone, and it's very hard to do something alone with bass. Like, we all know, like, Victor Wooten can definitely do a song alone with bass, but you are not Victor Wooten. So if you are just amateur and all that, it's very hard to do something for solo bass. But you can do some stuff with solo guitar, for example. There are even a lot of, like, classical guitar songs that can be played just with guitar and they sound just fine. So that's like the main reason why I turned to guitar, because I couldn't find people to work with my style of music. I'm getting this way more. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Like, it only works if you, like, if you do tapping, for example, and you tune your bass a little bit higher, and if you're very good, then it sounds amazing. But that takes a lot of practice. What style? I don't know how to call that style. It's kind of progressive, experimental, a little bit. I really don't know how to call it, but I think, like, progressive and experimental is kind of the best. Even while I know those two terms are super broad. maybe I can post one of my songs on the Discord later. Because a song tells more than 1,000 words. That was so close. Yeah, this is just an S. It's normally a double S. Friggin' ultimate. You're broken. Okay, it seems that the frames are nice now. It's cool. They're clean now, that's pretty nice. There's one more mine. It's probably far away. There it is. 2 mines up here. Another 4. Oh, only 3 up here. Because one of them fall. I didn't saw any mines. That's kind of weird. We get out of this area for once. Jump. Revenge time. Yeah, I can't get a double S, so it doesn't matter which order I do my antics. Nice. Blue fire? No. That was so close. Okay, good. Yeah, it was pretty clean. Yeah, I think the best, like, I don't know if it is a way to get double S on that battle on ultimate. So I guess it's just better to go for the save. Like, it is way easier to do 2 ATs and then 2 kicks. Because of how the enemy moves. Like it's way easier to finish with a kick instead of an AT. Nice 10/8 time signature. I would love to see some covers, like music covers of this game. Yeah, definitely not. Like, if I want to see some covers, I would have to do it myself. Maybe I can transcribe some of the melodies by ear. At least I know the time signature. Yeah, there are really good songs on this game. I really like the ones on Area 6 especially, and this one of course. Nice. Got the weird camera. So I'm finally full health here. Don't have to take the life station. That's bad. Are you going to see me or not? Whatever. It wasn't that bad. Whoa. Nice. Where are the mines? Also, something I really like about this song is that there is a hole of this creature that is actually part of the song. I find that very interesting. It's a nice detail. Okay, that's decent. That was actually a gold, because I didn't get hit on anything. Nice dodge, thanks. Yeah, and those mines do a lot of damage. I can go like blind there on hard. On normal, but definitely not on ultimate. At least I hadn't lost a single run on area 2. That shows how consistent is that area. Having no battles really makes the difference. That was so close. And I believe the rope can one-shot kill me. Spinning Roomba of Death. Forget about Pollux. There was one time where I just had like a brain freeze or something. And like for 1 second I thought I was on area 7 and I run right into that Pollux. Yeah. Because there is the same place, so some part of my muscle memory just thought, hey, you just have to run straight. I mean, you already erased Sosma, right? Like, these runs are definitely gonna mess my muscle memory for normal, but I don't care. Because it's still fun to do this category. And also, I got a RTA PV the other day, so I guess I'm gonna continue with normal the next week, or maybe on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will start to say war record as soon as Daniel finished his first run. So if there is one more runner, I feel like I have the right to say, hey, I have war record. I mean, of course it's a war record, but right now I feel more comfortable saying PV. Hey, that's pretty nice. Do it, do it. Like a wig run. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna try a different thing this time. Slightly different. Nice. It worked. Why do you make the movement again? Okay, good. We're fine, we're fine. Oh, we're not fine. I'm gonna learn that. Nice back low. I love it. Yeah, we beat it. We beat it. Now I have to remember I have reached suplex. So I need to scroll up, I think. Tackle, arm throw, and big reach. But maybe arm throw is on the second. It's like right on the middle. It should be okay. Maybe I don't have to scroll down. That was so much damage, yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy because the damage like scales so much in Ultimate, and because we are so weak, it really feels like, dude, this is a lot of damage. Also, I have no defense, like body part defense. And also because enemies are so fast, guard is actually way harder. because enemy doesn't just move faster, but they also like they deal techniques faster, so you kind of have less timing to react when your character is trying to guard. Oh yeah, now I remember. So having any technique, learning any technique apart from neck throw is just okay, because all the other techniques are below arm throw. So now arm throw is in the middle, so that's just good for enemy. The only bad technique to learn is either learning more than one or learning neck throw, because neck throw is up. Like, you got neck throw, tackle, and arm throw. So then tackle is on the middle, and you have to scroll down. Also, bridge suplex has a better formula than arm throw, but I already have arm throw about level 5 maybe. I already did a bunch of those, so at this point it's just not worth to change to bridge suplex. I believe if you have 4, let me think. Like, if you have 5 techniques, then arm throw is on the middle. But I don't know, let's see, if you have 4, I think the default would be tackle. Because I'm trying to remember, when you have 4 kicks, you have 4 kicks, and one of those is, let's see, you have high kicks. You have to scroll down. So the default is the second one. So yeah, if I have 4 techniques, it's bad. Even if one of those is neck throw, because the default will still be tackle. So hopefully I don't learn anything else. Yeah, like bridge suplex is insta learn, so those are the biggest problems, the insta learns. What else is insta learn? Body slam, neck throw. Back suplex, but that one is from the back, so whatever. Oh, also the booster, shoulder booster, buster, back crusher, those are insta learns also. And I believe all the other takes a couple of tries, or I mean more than one. Okay, this guy killed me on my farthest try. See how he goes now. Yeah, that's arm throw right in the middle. It's pretty cool. That's close. Oh, fuck you. So I'm probably gonna need whatever. Oh, okay. Double S. Okay, sure. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. Don't care. Wait. how we can go. So I'm grabbing the defense enhancer, cause why not? I might need it later to save a little bit of damage on some battle. I don't know exactly where, but maybe on the last one, like maybe against Jerry. Yeah, and they're just so fast. Like, you really notice how much they move just on ultimate. They're really constantly moving to the sides and all that. Like the most safe to the safest way to grab them is wait for them to do the animation of attack. I mean that's still risky because if you don't do it fast enough, they're gonna attack you, and you're gonna be defenseless in your grabbing animation. And the best way is sometimes waiting for them to grab and grab them at the same time, so you get a little bit of priority. But we have to wait for at least the second attack for them to do that, and then I believe it's like the fifth attack to go for another grab. We don't have that much time, at least on these ones. We're gonna have that much time on level area 4 though, and then we can abuse a little bit of the AI. So I believe those men in black will be easier. Also, we're not gonna die in one shot on the men in black. Yeah, and now I have to grab this guy. That's gonna be hard. It's either that or do a couple of kicks. But he's gonna guard, so my kicks are not going to do a lot of damage. Also, if I take too much, he's gonna attack me, and I can't dodge these attacks. It's way too difficult. We'll see. Kevin Showdown. Okay, it's slightly different strat. I'm not gonna walk towards it, I'm gonna wait for it. So it runs a little bit more. Good. I should. Nice. We're good to go. We get to area 4. One more milestone in the ultimate run. And this thing dies instantly, that's pretty cool. That's one advantage over normal. We have one thing that is faster on Ultimate. Hello cutscene. Goodbye cutscene. You know, I think I'm almost sure when you appear on that cutscene, I mean on this part, I'm almost sure that there is one frame while the president is stand up. I'm almost sure about it. Have you ever missed a gunshot? Yes. I actually used to fail a lot of them when I have a different strat. My first strat for Kevin Young was using 3 shots. One of those were poison, and like the way to get the fastest strat was starting with the poison from far away. And the farther away you are, the easier it is to fail the shot. So I failed way too much, and at that point I decided to change the poison shot for an AT. That was the second change actually. The first change was just doing the poison shot a little bit closer, like running towards him. And there was another strat before that one that was doing a weak punch instantly to get rid of the guard of Kevin, and then shooting a Hurricane shot for an insta-kill. But that one also failed a lot. And at the end of the day, it was way better to save the Hurricane for later, actually, for Diaz, because it's a lot of damage. Like it's on Kevin, it's actually an overkill. You don't need too much damage. You do like way more damage than you need with a Hurricane. And yeah, that's the reason why on the last bosses I usually get very close to them before shooting, so I don't fail. Because even if you are a little bit far, there is a small chance of failing the shot. And the last thing you want is fail an iron shot SP. That would be the saddest thing ever. I could never speedrun Ultimate with AT. Even it could happen, it's so scary. Yeah, like for example, if I get a headbutt, I'm just dead. Like there is no way of recovering out of a headbutt. Okay, we need this advantage. Nice. Okay, no tech fall. It's pretty nice. Let's go. Okay, let's see if this strat gives me a double S on ultimate. Hopefully. What? Hey, are you kidding me? What is wrong with this difficulty, dude? Wow. That's a guaranteed double S. Oh my god. If ultimate is, it's gonna be a pain. Like, I would even accept a single S. Like, still a recovery item, still useful. What the fuck? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I guess maybe I had to reevaluate every single battle for ultimate. Like, maybe go... Oh, look at that. If I don't get a double S now, I'm gonna be mad. I mean, dude, it's an awesome. We need this. Oh, come on. My god. I'm gonna get the item though. It's gonna come handy. Yeah, awesome. So now you can see the emotes. That's pretty nice. So yeah, maybe for roting it would be better to go for a couple more techniques. Like, I know you can have better rank using running headlock. So maybe we can do those changes. Also, what else? Well, on normal and hard, you can do a back suplex route because you can learn that on Seginus, and it's pretty safe. But on ultimate, there's no way to do that, and it's not reliable because Seginus will kill you with a back suplex on level 1. Like, I would love to have back suplex on ultimate, but it doesn't seem reliable. I'm gonna get this. Close. And yeah, I'm super afraid of modifying. Even this slight health might help. Okay, modifying. Don't kill me. I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's get through this fast. comes the scatter guard. I need to guess a jump here. Good. Let's go. Fuck. Sometimes I have no control over that. Just do a quick turnaround out of nowhere. There's not too much you can do about it. Give me a better angle. This might work. Oh my god. Okay, we're safe. Yeah. Well, like the trick to hit there is you have to wait. Like you see, sometimes I press the thing to do an attack, but I cancel it. That's because I wanna have the specific moment where Mollifine turns. So that way it's way easier to get the hit. Because otherwise Mollifine is gonna move. And the reason of that is because that animation is actually the running animation of Mollifine. So that's why it keeps doing that animation, because you can keep running out of a reaction. Yeah. Get the thing. Yeah, what you need there is like you can do 2 front kicks and 2 back kicks, and that will always kill on any percent. Also, robots doesn't have a lot of HP based on your stats. Like they actually have one of the lowest HPs compared to other monsters. Like for instance, Men in Black at this point had like I'm just gonna throw a number, but to have an idea, like 250 HP for say something. And at that same point, Mollifine has 190. It's kind of a big difference. On the other robots also have low HP, or kind of low. We're approaching the wrong killer. It's getting closer. There's a giant robot in my way. Stop here. Yeah, I really hope I get it. So at this point, on 80%, you have exactly 300 HP, if I recall correctly. And that's not enough for most of the attacks. Well, actually it's enough for most. but it is not enough for 2 attacks of this robot. That's why I'm using this. Need to be full, so using 300. There are 2 attacks of this robot that do more than 300 damage. I think it's like 340 and 300, I don't know, 20, something like that. So I better don't get hit. Okay, pretty cool. Oh, come on, dude. That missile was scary. I think missiles can also kill me instantly. Not really remember. Let's go! How much was that? Like a 5 cycle? I don't even know. Wasn't counting. Was too scared to count. It also has more HP on Ultimate. Yeah, I played ultra safe, even done some jumps for the lasers. Yeah, I'm gonna count it later when I see the bot, if these runs make it. But yeah, I think it was like a 5 cycle, probably. Yeah. Those blue flames are insta-kill. Their insta-kill is the energy ball, and I don't remember if the missiles are also insta-kill. Okay, first take fall. He might shoot. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem of Ultimate. Because at this point, Men in Black has 2 power bars accumulated. So on normal and hard it's not a problem because they are just too slow. So they still do the animation, but on Ultimate they insta-attack, so that became a problem. Yeah, it's very weird, the movement of those things. Also, do you know that Mollifying, Super Mollifying, has a claw attack? Like, if you get too close to it, it unleashes an attack, a melee attack with its arm that deals, I think, the most damage of all the attacks. I think it's like, yeah, I actually don't remember, but it's a lot of damage. So never get close to it. Oh, you grabbed me first. Might not be able to do this. Yeah. Can I kill you? I think I can. Yeah, good. Yeah, that flame attack is also very hard to dodge. I think that was actually the most scary attack for me. Look at that damage, dude. Wow. Because of how it moves. And also the missiles, because again, I'm almost sure that missiles can one-shot kill you, but I don't remember. So I didn't even want to know. Where you at? Please be you. No, it's not you. Where is it? I saw it. Come on. There it is. I need this. Yeah, like before I start the run, I look for the damage, and because I was curious of what things will one-shot kill me, but I still, like, I forgot only the missiles. Like I know machine guns and laser will not kill you. Will do a lot of damage though. Like if you are not full health, then might kill you anyways. But yeah, like, pro tip, don't get hit. Okay, this part is scary. Those bombs do insane amount of damage. Both, but the bomb, those, I think it does more than the mines, the bomb dropping. I think those do the damage of the missile launcher, which is quite a lot. Alright, we're about to finish area 4. Getting to another pretty difficult area, considering the amount of battles we're going to have. A lot of things can go wrong there. Underground shelter's deepest level. Out 20. Oh, that's pretty bad. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple of double-S's. That would be so nice. Difficulty, please. Can you do it for me? Can't even pray for RNG. Okay, nice. Finally. I'm taking that. I'm absolutely taking that. There's nothing like being faster on Ultimate. Yeah, everything helps. Can you give me a medium? No. Yeah, this one is normally a single S. Like, if we want a double S there, we have to do at least one technique. And that is pretty... It can be very scary against Gamesa, because it only does techniques. Well, not only, but most of the time. Okay, this battle is scary. Let's see how it goes. I think I made it, yeah. Okay, can you grab me again? Oh, you didn't. Okay, whatever. Please get the bag. Is that it? No. Fuck. Are you serious? Whoa. Whatever. At least I'm full HD. So yeah, it's way harder to get back hits on ultimate against these enemies that turn around. These freaking cheaters. I would love to turn around also on reaction. But we are stuck with step. Try to go for it. Nice. Okay, so running headlock strat gives you a double S here. That's pretty nice. Nice to know. Defense drainer. Okay, so second level. Sarjas is not that hard. So it should be like a straightforward battle. Mepsuda, on the other hand, can be really messy. Back kick, please. Thank you. Good. Yeah. Okay, so the strats are starting to converge here. Oh, that's pretty good. So I'm getting the double S's where I should be getting those. And one good item after another. There are 2 more battles where we can get those. Hopefully. Yeah, that's pretty good. I had to jump back, so he uses the power. I mean, offense. Waste a turn. I gotta chase it until I have around this power. Nice. Yopsuda has a lot of priority, so when he does the attack animation, there's a high probability that it's gonna attack you on grab. So I got lucky there. Another of these. Should I take the second one? I think I'm gonna take it. I might use it on Corcaroli. Or maybe on one of the last battles. Because if I happen to fail and one of the last bosses uses a heal item, that might come handy. Wrong side. My goodness. We're gonna do an extra trip. So a couple of seconds. Yeah, I'm looking forward to get the fourth on Alcalurops. Duve will definitely don't give me a double S though. We need this advantage. That's pretty good. That's like the best pattern you can have when it's really close to you. One more. Hit the wall. Okay. Was just enough. That's unexpected 8. Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna have a double list here, hopefully, if the battle goes well. And that's gonna be the last one of the run, probably. So I'm hoping to get a ring eraser, maybe. Dreaming is free. Eco grab. Nice. That was a middle kick. Yeah, a little bit of extra power bar here. in case I get the glitch or take fall. No glitch, please. Thank you. Nice. Let's see. Yes. Let's go. Oh, it's actually the worst item in the game. Whatever. I still have a power booster. It's something. Now the bosses of Area 5, Algol and Rigel will be quite hard, but Polaris and Antares should be trivial, like always. So only 2 bosses to worry about. After I get these shots. The best thing is that I'm not learning anything. Like I didn't learn the high kick or low kick. So menuing is going pretty well. Let's go. Polaris. Rip Polaris. Okay, I'm only hoping to don't get a bad kit here, so a gold doesn't use a recovery item. That would be super bad. Don't attack. That was so close. I still failed, but whatever. Bane having an attack. Oh, come on, dude. unlike this place. Finally. Yeah, any other difficulty, I would have made it because of the slower get up. Dude, what's going on? You know what? I'm about to do a combo, so I can't fail. Finally. I'm gonna need a bunch of right kicks. Please don't get injured. Okay, nice. That was pretty slow, but it wasn't bad. This one is gonna go better. It's way easier to land hits on Rigel. Like the biggest problem about Algol is that it's a weird hitbox and the shape of its body is just so weird. This one is more standard. Good. One more attack. Haha, okay. That would have been an awesome with the left leg, and I would have killed it before. But anyways, I have no way to know, so. Let's go on terrace. One more. Nice. Let's go. We made it to area 6. That's very cool. I'll be right back after the cutscene. Right. Yeah, this time I did the split. Can almost skip. Best item. Don't get hit, please. Okay, nice. I really like this position because he's gonna be far away for the... Oh god, whatever. Still gonna be far away from the walls. I hope I have enough power bars though. Don't hit the wall. I think I don't have enough power bars. Okay, that was super close. That's an extra item. I'm killing that for two reasons. One, I normally skip that. It's a little bit tight to skip that and don't get hit. But the item comes pretty handy, so it's not that bad on ultimate. So now the missile turret is not here, and I don't have to time my stand-up animation. Expecting to getting hit a couple of times in this room. Yeah, there's one. Good. Just one. Good thing I don't need to go for the defense trainer. I already have two. We're getting a lot of recovery items for the big monsters fight. That friggin' 600 damage. Oh fuck. I need to get this item. The road doesn't work without it. Yeah, it's so much, dude. Yeah, I'm so glad that battle is skippable, the one with the Muffred. Like, I really don't want to roll that Muffred battle on any percent. That'll be a pain, especially on Ultimate. Like, even just the bait battle is already too much. That's why we erase it. Come on. here. Yeah, sometimes those missiles are very intelligent. Alright, Corcoroli is a difficult battle. I mean, it can be super easy or super hard, basically. It's like an extreme battle. Okay, stay there. Dude, he's so fast. Good. Let's go. I'm gonna be far away from the door, but whatever. Oh, that's pretty good. Give me that. Yeah, I would say Corcoroli is one of the fastest. It must be because he's default. Yeah, it's cool to get extra of those. Put ropes in the ceiling. You have to go through this side. If you go through the other side, you're gonna get into the battle. It's good that it's out of the screen, so that's less lag. Go. getting close. What is going on with the underground shelter? Power levels are decreasing. Hi, Gary. What are you gonna do, Gary? Are you trying to convince Gary to get me? It's not gonna be that easy. This guy is a hard-headed scientist. Super Saiyan Johnny. Yeah, just get Johnny, dude. Stop talking and get Johnny. Goodbye, Jerry. Oh, nice. The object was pretty near to my model. He's so fast, dude. It's broken. It's gonna shoot. Whatever, I can take the damage at this point. Nice. So I'm gonna be close to the door. Yeah, why not? So we're gonna get into the life station to get the most out of HP. It's about 10 seconds. rock and roll. Freaking monsters. This battle is gonna be so long. One, two, three, four. I think one more. Or maybe 3 more. This should be it. Can you run, please? Don't just stay there, dude. Oh my god, I hate it. Okay, there it is. Hello, monster. Now you fucker. You 600 damage fucker. You, follow me here. I have plenty of items for you. Good. It's gonna stop, yeah. That's predictable. Oh my god, this luck, dude. Can't believe it. And now we're gonna get hit on purpose. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, this one might work. That was so fucking close, dude. A couple of pixels more close to it and I would be dead. believe that. Can't believe it. Okay, we still need to kill Gary. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, Split is going on the... as far as I get the cutscene with Anna. That was so close. Okay, no guard. That's good. Don't fail the kick. Don't fail the kick. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, you know what time is it, right? Time to... don't do the new trick. Because I want to finish this run. So... okay, 2 hours 1, that's pretty decent. I believe. Actually don't remember. Oh my goodness. Good pattern. No, not that one. Whatever. I remember the fire here is insta-kill. 2000 damage. There's one short. Good. Get the overpowered shots. Get me my free ticket to a arguably super easy last area, full of shots. So I can only die on Jerry. And maybe Master if I get like the worst luck in the universe. Nice glitch. Yeah, sometimes you enter the renewal pod in such an angle that makes your character walks towards it, but it doesn't activate it, so you regain control of your character. I actually don't know if that counts as a pod. Like, if I do the glitch and I get out of there, does that count as I renew the key? Maybe that'll be interesting to know. Yo, Susma. You know, I would love to... Fuck. I would love to learn your fucking back neck lock. Getting hit 20 times by it, but I got no time for that. So now it's area 7. Now I can run straight. Don't run straight there though, because there's fire. Yep. Safe. This fire is so scary. Oh god. Oh nice. The probe is pretty far away. Usually that probe chases you into the corner. Nice. Yeah, just like on hard, I'm aiming for sub 3 hours. I'll be happy with that. Actually, would be happy just finishing the run. Looking at how hard it is. There's still scary stuff in the run. Yo, Yee, how's it going? Okay, let me grab you. Let me grab you, dude. I know you want to be grabbed. There you go. Oh, are you serious? Okay then. So I guess I'll host AGQ then after the run. That's pretty cool. What category are they doing now today? Is a race or something like that? No A press maybe? Can you imagine? You know, I always have this this dream that someday we will have TaskBot doing a 70-star race. That's pretty cool. Like I believe there's gonna be one day when we can have TaskBot doing a no A press run, and it's gonna be like the whole week on a separate stream doing that thing, because I know some of the strats are take some days to get prepared. It would be super hype, like people just in the chat building his speed for several hours. But yeah, it has to be a separate stream, like a secondary stream or something like that. Because now, no A press any percent is possible. Like 70-star on Virtual Console. How are you doing, by the way, JG? Yeah, it became possible like a week ago, actually. I was very impressed by it. I'm pretty fine struggling against this category. You see the failing rate of this? I failed 8 runs just to get the first one. I still don't know if I'm gonna get it. The baby clone. Anna, you gotta go to the control room. Take your shortcut. I would love to take the shortcut with you and get there in no time. Completely random. Skip. Out of the way. Nice. One thing less to worry about. Okay, I want to see if I can get something. No, I didn't. It was a little bit more. Yeah, so I can basically get inside that wall for this battle, and it's kind of funny. Like I wanted to show it because it's not very useful. I mean, it's kind of useful, but it doesn't save time. Oh, and I'm actually not using a defense drainer. That's kind of bad. Whatever. I'm gonna go for an extra power bar. It's not that important. Okay, decoy grab. Nice. Nice RNG. And this should be it. Unless I fail. So another decoy grab. Oh. Oh. Now maybe? Oh, come on, dude. Just die. Thanks. And now the worst room of the game. Especially on Ultimate. This room is gonna take forever. At least it has great music. Go safe on this one. Come on. Please don't shoot. Missile launcher, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Come on. There you go. Nice. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I didn't get hit once. So basically you can get the perfect distance so the missile launcher can doesn't start firing, but you can still shoot at it. Kind of RNG also. Sometimes, even if you are far away, it shoots anyway. So I was lucky. I think that was even faster than on my hard run. Oh. Straight. That's an answer. And then right. Yeah, I missed the jump. Goes a couple of seconds. Okay, don't get into unnecessary battles, please. Damage. Thanks. By the way, the bombs here, I think they can do like 600 damage. That'll be an insta kill with my health now. Alright. Gonna use some medium. Let's go, Castor. The beaver. That was early. It's scary. Okay, it worked. I didn't. Oh, fuck you, I'm gonna learn that. Whatever. This is suddenly a normal battle without exploits. He's so fast, dude. Are you serious? Oh, the lag. Oh wait, which leg is that? Is that the left? Okay. The injury just passed. That was so lucky. That was almost bad. Now it's just bad. Because that wasn't a back kick. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna need one more kick. Okay, that was fine. Don't care about that one. No, I actually learned it. Yeah, front kick is insta-learn, so I have to remember that for the last battles. Kick. I had to scroll up on the next menu. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, low front. Yeah, it would be very nice if those kicks were learned on 2 hits maybe instead of just 1. I hate those insta learns. It's kind of silly, like how the insane difference between learning kicks and punches versus learning techniques. It's kind of very big threshold. Like most of the kicks are learned instantly. Like the only one that you don't learn instantly is like the high and low. But they can be learned instantly, by the way. Just doesn't happen all the time. And the only exception is like back spin kick. which is, I don't remember, like 4 times maybe, or 5. And then with punches, about the same, only back blow and uppercut being more than 1. But then techniques is like, you get insane amounts, like toe and face lock 10 times, back leg lock 20 times. It's like, what the fuck? Even more basic ones, like arm bar is like 6 or 7 times. What the hell? You are a fool. We're getting closer. Yeah, it's super long. Yeah, it's several minutes. I don't remember how many. Maybe 3? I always forget how many minutes is. Yeah, we're waiting for the day when Anna is gonna make it. And then she's gonna help me saving the world. But not today. Yeah, it's kind of sad that actually the fact that we can't skip that cutscene means that we have to see Anna die every single run. At least every single run we complete. It's a little bit sad. Let's go. One skip. Maybe next time. I can hear my cat. I didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Oops, that was undo. This is skip. Yeah. I'm gonna see a time later. If I get the run, I'm gonna see the bot to see the times. Actually, undo the time for area 7, whatever. Yeah, I usually forget to split when I'm nervous, and I was pretty nervous at the Castor battle because of the extra kick. But it doesn't really matter. I can always get those splits from the video. Like, the only split that really matters is the last one. The rest is just to know how good I'm doing, and I don't have anything to compare, so. Yeah, I deleted area zone. It happens. So if I maintain this pace, I should be able to beat it even before 2 hours 50. If I get this thing. Yep, got it. Let's go. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna write that down. That's one split that I don't have to see. That was super close, dude. Okay, Savarai, please, please, be on my side. Yes, thank you. Nice. Let's go. You know, I'm actually impressed by the amount of times I have successfully skipped Savarai on console. Like, I think I failed it just once from all the runs that I have done. I used to get that way more on emulator. So maybe the control actually helps. So 2 hours 12. So we're gonna race Tech Mine. It's pretty cool. Then 2 more fights, and then the bosses. Hold C down. Let's go for this advantage. We needed so much. Jesus. Okay, at least it wasn't a surprise attack. So it's fine. And I have this also. So I'm kind of fine with this. I don't know How many power bars do I need though? So I'm gonna go 4. Stay there, stay there. Also need to remember about the kick. There is. Scroll up. Good. No. Good. One more. Yeah, that's the only thing about this battle. If you don't get the advantage, you're still in good shape. Because Corcoroli always goes back, so it fills the power gauge really slow. But yeah, I gotta say that advantage was a little bit weird. Like, I almost felt like it moved faster. Even while I know they move at the same speed on Overworld, the hybrids. I don't know. It felt harder to get. No. Oh, jump. Okay, let's see if we can get this advantage. Nice. So we're gonna see the only combo in the game. This is a new strat. It was suggested by Daniel. It saves around 5 seconds and it gives you a double S. So that can be useful, like if you get a power booster or defense drainer. Those are useful items for the last bosses. If you get a ring eraser here though, it's completely useless. And it's very sad. but yeah, it's pretty nice. 5 seconds. Like, I actually knew about that strat like a year ago, but I think when I timed it on emulator, I probably did something wrong, because I remember that strat was slower, like a couple of seconds, but it's actually faster, so. Here we go. Last battles. Yeah, that's the main reason why it's faster. Like, you have to do 5 hits instead of 3. But it's still faster just because you don't have to wait for the opponent to wake up. And of course, it's only worth because you get the advantage. See, I remember I can still die. So gotta play well. Yeah, thank you for that. I'll try to remember. The sounds of this guy are really funny. One more. Let's go. Give me a nice RNG. Looking good. Bad. Oops. Yeah, he can kill me with a Hurricane speed. Okay, nice. Yeah. I actually don't know how many power bars I need. I'm gonna go now. Okay, nice. Just went safe. Like, the last thing I want is a recovery item. Okay, Johnny, come to the starship. Here it goes. So if this were any percent, the run would be already finished. That's interesting. Now we have one more complicated battle. We got it. Actually gonna get some water. Put my sunglasses on. Go get some food. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, attack please. There you go. I'm gonna need I think 2 right kicks. Plus 1. I'll fail. One more. Nice. Yeah, I can use that defense rainier also. It's just that the amount of time it takes to use it, say it's around the same time of doing one attack less. And it's kind of RNG if you get that one attack less or not. Yeah. And this be sub 50.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that mistake. I don't know why I have one flame shot less than normal. I'm actually very confused. That's something I don't understand. Where did I miss that one? This is very weird. Which one did I miss? Because I'm pretty sure I get the one on area 6, right? It's dangerous. Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, nice. Good thing I have my speed enhancer, dude. Oh, are you serious? I hate you, Diaz. This is not gonna be a sub 50. Oh my god. I need to review this VOD to see where did I miss the fire. Oh fuck. Good. You gotta die, dude. Let me finish this. Get hit on the wall. Yes, whatever. Still 3 hours. Whatever. Anyhow. Okay, at least it's sub 50 on RTA. It's gonna be 51 on in-game time though. But we finish it.
Well, that's pretty far to go, ain't it?
I'm in a hurry. This way's faster than getting on a plane.
Leave it to me, man. But today's Christmas Eve. It ain't Halloween, you know.
I guess I do need to make a stop at a clothing store along the way.
I thought you were in a hurry.
Yeah, I was definitely on a hurry.
We interrupt this broadcast for breaking news.
Thank you.
An astounding event has just taken place in New York City where President Weller was scheduled to address the nation tonight. The president was on the stage when he was attacked by a man, but it turned out that the assailant was, strangely enough, none other than President Weller himself.
Yeah. Yeah, like the main reason why I would do is why I do that, okay, was because of the speed enhancer. That just helped a lot. So I'm really glad that I grabbed that. And yeah, like Diaz in particular, I have battled that fight like a ton of times because it's one of the few fights that you have to battle on a very high level, on survival, for example. So I essentially have a lot of practice on Diaz. Yeah, defense radar was pretty useful also. Like otherwise I would have been doing a lot of like way less damage. Yeah, definitely. So I'm trying to think, like, there's just 3
Merry Christmas.
or 4. No, there are 4.
Merry Christmas.
4 flame shot speed. Because we use one on GG. Yeah. We use one on Polaris. Then we use 2 on Alex, and then we have one more for Diaz. And those 4 are I think there's 1 on area 6, 2 on area 6, and 1 on area 4, and 1 on area 5. Gotta go shower and head out for a date again. Okay. Thank you for saying bye to see this run. Now we have a time to beat on the next ultimate run, and good luck with the date. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I get this. Yeah, I grabbed that down. Yeah, thank you for that. And then I'm gonna see the bot to see where is my area 8th split, so I can get the splits online also. Yeah, like if we put Diaz out of the equation, this was a pretty good run actually. Yeah, later. See you again. Okay, JG, go for SGQ. I'm probably gonna head to that also after I see the time here. I'm prepared to see some SGQ. And get some food also. Ugh. Let's see, I can actually see the bot right now to see where I missed the shot. So I'm guessing I missed one on area 4. Nice. Where do I save this though? I'm gonna save it over the hard because I don't care.